Should I stay or should I short? All right, TD, Toronto Dominion Bank, Toronto Stock Exchange, where I also think they're listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Sector financials, industry banks. Is it in stage 4? What's happening here? Let's look at the monthly candle chart. And I had an alert today for Toronto Dominion, and like a lot of banks, I think Scotiabank is a little more off, deeper into stage 4. Toronto Dominion is just starting. 12-month moving average, flattening out, price action below the 12-month moving average, testing the monthly defined breakdown line, dipping through it, and just floating right above it. What would be my target? Here is my crazy super duper target. So if it closes below 72, 72 will bring us all the way back down to this previous test of support, natural support. All right, about here. Might run into some previous resistance or support right here. And here you have all that area until you reach this right here, the 64 level. But your target's going to be right above. Look, it hasn't closed below. I'd like to have more price action below 12-month moving average and then down. This is what I'd like to see. More tests of that breakdown line. Really start to really flatten and even lower that 12-month moving average to really start creating that downtrend. And then I'll get full velocity when it goes down. I don't want it to go down and not be ready to go down and then pull back up and then reverse. I'd rather it really get out all the buyers and then let the sellers bring that down. So that's the scenario for Toronto Dominion. There's always a crazy case where the inverse happens. Bounce off the monthly defined support, go back up, and skyrocket to the moon. Well, maybe. We're not there yet. Just that price action below 12-month moving like that is not somewhere you want to be to play upwards. You want to be out, but you don't want to short yet. We're going to short once we have a little bit more action, when there's more evidence that stage 4 is going to be sustained, especially on the 12-month, on the monthly chart, the higher trend. Look at that. You still had some price action below, guys. Didn't quite want to make it. The 12-month average is still going upwards. I would have rather have more action here and then break down. And just needed a year and a half to digest all this, all these sellers, getting new buyers, and then up and away. Okay, let's zoom in. Stage analysis on the weekly. We have that monthly defined breakdown line at the 72 level. Remove all triangles. What do we have here? Okay. Oh. We're just entering. See the red zone? Declining 30-week moving average. Price below 30-week average. Underperforming the SPX. That's where you want to be if you want to short. Remember, we had that 72 level that we want to close below, and now we have the Ichimoku cloud right here. You want to go through that. So what is my imagination going to tell me? Here's the weekly defined resistance, support. I would expect test of that support, go back up, close to the 30-week average, and then maybe a close below here. Or it could just happen in the next few days. We could have a crazy close right here, below that Ichimoku cloud defined support, below The weekly defined breakdown line closed below the 72 level, the monthly defined breakdown line. It could happen. If it doesn't happen the next day or two, then I'd go for a scenario for a absorption of the move down by the Ichimoku cloud, bounce off that support, and then go back up. Not quite. I'd see it come here, and then after that, we could play it on the way down. So embryonic stage 4, top formation, price action below 30-week average, starting to drag it downwards pressure. The clues are adding up that Toronto Dominion is going to catch up with the other financial stocks. See if we can compare it. Bank of Nova Scotia kind of has a few months ahead of Toronto Dominion in behavior. Toronto Dominion is probably just here at this stage right here, starting to go through the cloud. And that's the behavior I would expect to happen with Toronto Dominion, and then break down out of the cloud. Maybe not wait that long, but as soon as we're closer, to the breakdown line out of the Ichimoku cloud breakdown. So let's just wait and see, guys, for Toronto Dominion. Stage 4, financials, banking, stage 4, sectors, financials, SPF. Like, whoa, man. See? Cloud, bounce back up. Below the cloud, below defined support, underperforming the SPX, downtrend. So that's it for financials, guys. All right. Keep it short. Thanks for watching.